Hello, tis Rachel, and I thought I would do another books, well, acquired and whatever I can remember that I've read in the past sort of week or two since I've done one of these. So yeah, uh, acquired quite a few books today because I was out on my own and went shopping because I seem to do that when I'm on my own. I can't be trusted, evidently. But I've got two books that I bought about a week or so ago that I can't remember. I think I got them at the same time, but I can't remember anymore. But I got 172 Hours on the Moon by Johan Harstad. I didn't realise this is actually a translation from, I think it's Norwegian. Um, I think so. Yeah, it was published in Norway in 2008. It's like kind of sort of science, sort of near future space thriller where basically competition to get three teams to go to the moon, and there's a whole sinister thing behind it. So yeah, that sounds super interesting. And the cover's so smooth at the front because I'm just weirdly immature and love tactile things like that. And I also got Adorkable by Sarra Manning. You may notice from my last video that in the midst of my special rant, I was flaying this about. And yeah, if you're in the least bit nerdy or dorky like me, then for God's sake buy this and read it and just fall in love and envy Jean Smith and all her coolness. So yeah. And a couple of other books that I got, I think, when I was in town. I went to Derby Smith and Sister. I just spent like about 30 quid on various things, at least some of them being this little sort of map thing of Madrid. I got one of one in New York, one also Barcelona, because family's hoping to go to New York for like a New Year's thing. Perhaps not this year, but maybe next year. And me and my sister wanted to plan a trip to go to Madrid and Barcelona next year once she's finished all of her A2s and whatnot. So yeah, there's maps are holding up my keyboard, damn it. But yeah, got those, and I also bought the Etymological by Mark Forsyth. This is like basically a compilation, load of blogs this guy did. Basically a circular stroll through the hidden connections of the English language. So it's basically all etymology and sort of how strange words link. It's basically words you wouldn't think link to other stuff, and really interesting and funny as well. And I'm kind of like that much left to go. And it's very interesting. I didn't realise John Milton had made up so many words that I use. It's like, wow, that dude was obviously very strapped for words that to use in Paradise Lost. So just make them all up. Amazing. Wish I could do that. So yeah, it's such a pretty cover and looks all intelligent and whatnot. Love the gold foil. So yeah, Etymologicon, which is I think another word John Milton made up. I had that, and I also went to the library and spotted this. Blackout by Connie Willis. I've been basically trying to find a copy that's not like 10 foot tall of this forever, because I keep hearing people on library things just raving about it, and the idea of sort of time traveling historians just going back, sort of, it's like set in like 2060, and the historians go back and actually live and sort of kind of assimilate in history, and it's very interesting, although some of the dialogue does get very hectic, and it's like there's so many people talking, I don't know who's speaking, and I think there's like several people talking to each other and just talking over each other. So hopefully that'll clear up, but it's just a little bit at times. But yeah, very interesting. So, and most of this I think is going to be set around the Blitz and World War II, which sounds very, very interesting. So yeah, I have that. It's on the library. And hopefully, if I like it, I will get my own copy. If I can find a small one like this, because all the ones I've seen in bookshops like here, and it's just too big. Now today's haul. I had one. Basically, Derting's been giving out the receipts for like 2 weeks ago, saying £5 off if you spend over £15 something. But they're only valid from like 28th to 10th of June, and I had like 3. So I've used one of them today, although I don't plan on using the rest because otherwise I'll spend way too much money. But yeah, today I went and had a nose in one of the different, the bigger Derting that I can get to, because the one in the town close to me is just glitchy and it's just useless. Occasionally it's good, but most of the time it's useless. So I was up in the bigger one, and I got Trapped by Michael Northrop. This sounds like it's going to be eerie and creepy and want to probably read in a dark night. Basically about 7 kids and a teacher gets trapped in a school when a massive snowstorm comes in, and it snows for a week. So yeah, that's going to end up probably a bit Lord of the Flies-y. Not that I've read Lord of the Flies, but you get the idea. So yeah, and I love this cover. It's simple, and then with that on the back it's kind of creepy. So yeah, looking forward to reading that. And I got Second Chance Summer by Morgan Matson. I adored Amy Rogers' Epic Detour, and I'm super excited to read this. I'm probably going to end up taking this with me on the train on Saturday. How big is it? Oh, it's 400 pages, so this might last me the train to Paris. Although it might, hopefully. I should probably take the thickest books I own, because I read far too fast for my own safety. But yeah, kind of really know I've got the US version of Amy and Roger, so I do really like both the UK and the American ones, but they're not going to match. Sad face. And the last book I got from Smiths was The Mysterious Benedict Society and the Prisoner's Dilemma by Trenton Lee Stewart. I only realised once I got this back home that this is actually the 3rd in a series. So, and since it sounds so delightful and quirky and fun, that I've ordered the first 2 books off Amazon already. So they'll probably be here like Thursday. Basically, it's a group of kids who get like some genius kids who get picked to do on adventures and mysterious things like that, and it sounds amazing and hilarious, and it's published by Chicken House, who I'm not getting paid to say this, but I love pretty much all of the books that Chicken House brings out, because they do the Maze Runner trilogy, they do C.J. Scuse's books, who I totally love, Rockaholic and Pretty Bad Things, love those books, and they do the Numbers trilogy and these ones as well, and the covers. Most of the cover artwork they do is amazing. I love this. I think this is amazing. So yeah, the other 2 will be writing soon. Now read them from the start, because I don't want to. For me, as amazing as it sounds, I don't want to just read 3 because it'll just totally confuse everything. So yeah, I have that. So I think it's more of a middle grade, but looking at the reviews on Amazon, sort of makes it sound like anybody can read it and it'll all be fun. So I had that, and then I went into the British Heart Foundation store, and by excellent chance I found this, The Prince of Mist by Carlos Ruiz Zafón. I got the Midnight Palace the other week, and I've been sort of saying I need to find this, and suddenly how it just disappeared from all the shops. But I found a copy now, and it matches, and everything was good. So yeah, I'll have to probably start reading this at some point. So yes, they're all the books I have at the moment, and what stuff I've been reading lately. Then I've been rereading The Protector of the Small trilogy by Tamora, because I just had a massive craving, and I adore Caladri, and I've killed to be her, or at least be as tall as she is. So I've been rereading that, and it's just amazing. I love that quartet; it's my favourite. And I reread Feeling Sorry for Celia by Jaclyn Moriarty. She writes basically like epistolary novels, and there's like 4, Finding Cassie Crazy, or Year of Secret Assignments if you happen to be in America, because that's the edition I have. And then it's Murder of Bindi Mackenzie, and then Dreaming of Amelia. I'm probably going to start reading the 3rd one, the one about Bindi, because I quite like that one, and I've read the second one so many times that I kind of know it all. So yeah, and what else have I been reading? I can't remember. With the hands, the flaily hands. Yeah, I'm currently reading the Etymological, and reading a bit more of the 1,000 Years of Knowing the French, which is always fun. And what else? Damn it, what else? I genuinely have no idea what else I've been reading. Books. I've been reading books. I finished Northanger Abbey. Finally finished reading Northanger Abbey, which is the last Jane Austen book that I hadn't read, and it was good. It made me want to read Gothic novels just to see how much Jane Austen's like kind of on the money for the sort of dramatic, and how contrary everyone is. And my God, Isabel is just as annoying in the book as she is in the Carey Mulligan adaptation. So yeah, there's that, and a couple of other things maybe. But anywho, this is getting way too long, and it'll take about half an hour to 40 minutes to buffer, and I really don't like that, because then I potentially lose it, which I really don't want. Touch wood and everything. So okie dokes, I'll see people soon.